My next guest is one of the most popular stars on television. She really is a top lady. Will you please welcome Carol Vorderman? Hello. I was wondering what you would be wearing. That's the first thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you wore that dress, just for a second, I won't harp on it because you must have had enough of it.
The blue dress, you mean?
The blue dress.
That dress.
That dress.
Yes.
When you wore that to the BAFTA, had you got any idea of the fuss it was going to cause?
No. I swear to you, it was a hot day, and I'd been sunbathing that morning out in the garden. I thought, oh, I'll put that on. Actually, I've got a little surprise for you, because I never go anywhere without it. So,
it's not there. I am not putting it on.
No, I don't know what... I do not know what all the fuss was about. I mean, it's perfectly decent, isn't it, that?
Was it expensive?
It was a little bit expensive.
But certainly not the material.
I saw it in... I could do a bit of dusting with it. I saw it in the shop, and I said to the shop assistant, I said, oh, that's a nice T-shirt.
T-shirt?
Yeah. She said, it's not a T-shirt, madam. That's a dress. I said, I'll have it. So that was it.
Did you think, on you know, looking back, I was daft or brave or what? I mean...
Oh, it was only a dress, wasn't it? Nobody died.
Yeah, but we could see a lot of you we hadn't seen before, and it was very nice. What about, you see, it's... I'm not saying you did it on purpose, but Davina McCall wore that as sort of a dress recently at some kind of awards or prize giving. And what I want to know, how do you keep them up? I mean, if you sneeze, are you in trouble? Seriously, a man wouldn't know about these things.
Well, they use toupee tape, which men use for toupee tape. You know, the tube. Like Richard Whiteley has a toupe, you know, and his... Yeah, and it's like sellotape, and then you sellotape yourself down all the way, you see, and that's how it stays on. But not that one, that was elastic. Yeah. Yeah.
But you look like it was all going to stay where it should be.
It was. Yeah. It absolutely was. I was not popping out anywhere that night. I was not. You've always been a bit of an outrageous dresser. I think I can say that. You've always had your own... You wear what you want to wear, don't you? Well, I have, yeah, but not on programmes like Countdown, obviously. You can't at full.
I mean, I was going to take you further back, actually, to Cambridge when you were...
a student, yeah. Well, I got there, and everybody was in a blue cagoule and jeans. And I said on my first day, there's no way I'm wearing jeans at university. So I bought myself some long, black, thigh-length leather boots. But I kept those boots. I don't know why. And then I wore them...
You've still got them, have you?
I have.
Oh, just interesting.
No, when I did Stars in Their Eyes as Cher, I wore my boots for that 23 years later.
For a while, you formed a rock... Like, you became a rock chick, didn't you? What? Now, listen to this. I know the name of this group. When I read it, I said she never was in a group called that. Tell the folks...
There were three of us, and we were awful, and we were called Dawn Chorus and the Blue Tits.
Were you Dawn or were you one of the others?
Well, that's why we broke up in the end, because none of us could agree on who was the tit that
morning. What? Do you remember what kind of songs you used to sing?
We used to sing terrible ones, really. Things from the 40s, and badly. And we sang Teenage Kicks right.
Do you remember any of it?
No, I'm not singing anything.
I'm just a line.
No!
You were a real Christmas carol because you were born on...
Christmas Eve.
I assume that's why you got called Carol.
Yeah, 40 on Christmas Eve, I was, yeah.
Do you feel a bit cheated because... over the years as a kid, Christmas and birthday...
Everybody says to you, and if you've got a Christmas birthday, you'll know that they say, oh, this year I'm going to get you a really big present. It'll be like Christmas and your birthday all in one. And you don't. You get one lousy present, one tiny little thing, you know.
But you're blessed because you're a Capricorn, you see, and I'm a Capricorn, yeah, us Capricorns.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Countdown. How many countdowns do you think you've done?
We've done nearly 3,000. 3,000. 18 years we've been doing Countdown.
I find myself switching in now and again because you do get the giggles when those funny... You get funny words come up now and again.
Yeah.
Because you have no control over what...
No, because, well, everybody is in the audience, comes to watch Countdown. Everyone is waiting to say that they were there when the rude word came out of the box. It's like the thing. And It's quite, well, it's a bit rude, but it's quite funny. Because if the contestant goes, consonant, S, consonant, H. And I'm waiting for the next, and the audience start going, vowel! Vowel! You know that. So it's one of those
So
things.
you got shot eventually?
Yes.
So what else are you doing? I mean, you're a busy lady.
Yeah, well, obviously lots of telly. And I've just brought a video out, which you wouldn't need, but Richard Whiteley would. It's about detox, a detox diet.
Well,
A 28-day detox plan. And I do it about once every 6 months. And I've dropped a lot of weight off because of it, but it's
Well,
worked
you've
well.
always looked slim. You've not exactly ever been, you know, going to block roads
Well,
or anything.
I've lost 2 dress sizes.
Have you?
Yeah, so I'm down to about kind of size 8.
I've got a little present for you.
Uh-oh.
Look, well, I know you're musical, see?
Yeah.
So, where's my bow gone? So I bought this, and within a week, I've become quite proficient on this.
Really?
Yeah, I have,
That's
really.
nice. Look on. Wow! Thanks.
How you can do it? You can do it.
You cheat!
Will you thank Carol Vorderman, ladies and gentlemen? Happy New Year to you, Carol. Bless you. That's for you. Give it to the girls. Give you a charm. Carol Vorderman! Now, my next guest 6 years ago was working in a factory in Manchester making nuts and bolts. This year he signed a £1 million recording deal with Decca Records. He's going to sing for us in a moment, but first please welcome the guy himself, Russell Watson. Russell Watson. How you doing, boy? Nice to see you. Yeah, sit yourself down.
Thank you.
Now, it's a bit of a fairy story, yours. It's unbelievable. Nuts and bolts to where you are at the moment.
Literally.
When you were a kid, did you think, hey, one of these days I'm going to be a big singer?
No, absolutely not. No, definitely not.
What did you think
There's
you
not,
wanted to
There's
be?
not many alternatives in the Northwest. You're either going to be a footballer or you're going to work in a factory, especially with my qualifications when I left school, Des.
You wouldn't have been any good as a footballer?
They always stuck me in goals because there wasn't much good on the front.
But later, when you sort of grew up a little bit, let's say, I think about 8, 10, was it a little bit later, you got a guitar, didn't you?
Yeah, I got my first off in a semi-acoustic and jangled away to all Beatles hits.
And did a bit of Presley, I'm told?
Oh, yeah, I did a bit of Presley. I used to do impersonations.
No.
Oh, I did.
Here's the one with the money. What?
Oh,
You see, that's the amazing thing is... The amazing thing is when you hear Russell singing, well, if you start sitting in your own room, maybe, or in a pub,
Yeah.
wherever you were, just playing with the guitar, doing kind of what, without being unkind to a lot of kids out there, what they're all doing, just doing rock and roll stuff, suddenly this big voice. When did you decide one day, I will sing opera? I mean, that's a big decision for you to make.
I think it was probably when somebody said to me, an agent said to me, that you'll never make it as an opera star, Russell. You'll never progress in the career. I think you should stick to the pop, and I think you should stick to the cabaret.
Did that fire something off inside of you, you said?
Yeah, because I'm always determined to prove, you know, a point.
Before I send you off to sing your song, I've got a little present for you.
Oh, thanks, Des.
It's some CDs. My CDs.
Has it got dick-a-dum-dum?
Right, you get on your mark. You're going to sing for us now, OK?
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, Russell Watson's going to sing for us. Russell is going to sing Nessun Dorma. Brilliant voice. Russell Watson.